Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Additionally, consider subscribing to my Patreon to get access to these features, and much more. After a long week of work, I was home with no plans. Unlike usual, my friend didn't call this Friday evening, which didn't bother me much as I was engrossed in my computer. I tend to think aloud at home. I wonder why Melissa didn't call. She usually invites me out to movies or dinner. Suddenly, the thought of being alone made me uneasy. I'm not someone who enjoys solitude. Maybe she's tired of being seen with me. She might have found someone else. She mentioned meeting a guy at work. I left the computer and went to the bathroom to inspect myself in the mirror, searching for any masculine traits. Finding none, I considered turning on brighter lights. There has to be a reason she didn't call. Frustration grew as I pondered why Melissa hadn't contacted me. She always lets me know if she's busy. Did I do something to upset her? I was certain I must have, and resolved to figure it out and apologize. What if she doesn't want to talk to me? What if she hangs up? How will I know what I did wrong? This will only make things worse. The phone interrupted my thoughts, and I hurried to the living room to answer it. It turned out to be a political call, frustratingly not Melissa. I hung up and checked my voicemail, disappointed to find no messages. I go to the kitchen to check the calendar. If Melissa had plans, she would have told me, and I would have noted it down. But there's nothing written on any dates. No way I forgot to write it down. I always jot things while we talk. Deciding a bath might help pass the time, I leave for the bathroom. I plug the tub and start filling it, adding rose petal bubble bath and floral scented beads. While it fills, I undress in the bedroom and stand before the mirror. She's not thrilled I'm trans. Never really been supportive. If only I didn't have this appendage. Realizing the water's turning cold, I rush back to the bathroom and shut it off in time. Grabbing a disposable razor from the medicine cabinet, I step into the warm bath and settle in among the bubbles. I decide to shave my legs right away, nicking myself on the shin while shaving the right leg. Ouch! Damn phone distractions. As I continue, the phone rings again, causing another nick. Stupid phone, look what you made me do. Unable to reach it immediately, I finish shaving the left leg incident-free. Should've used Nair. No nicks. Deciding a phone call won't change my plans, I wash my hair, set it in curlers after the bath, and towel dry it. When the phone rings once more, I rush to the living room, only to hear a dial tone. Frustrated, I return to my vanity in the bedroom. Combing and rolling my hair, I resign myself to a night at home. Looking in the mirror, sadness washes over me, tears streaming down my cheek. I hate being alone. Anyone could have called, not just Melissa. It had been 2 weeks since I'd seen Kevin, my boyfriend, away on business for a month. I reflected quietly on feeling wanted and the warmth of company. Remembering the other nights of the week, I wondered why this one felt so different. Because it's Friday. I always go out on Fridays and Saturdays. Why hasn't anyone called? Before transitioning full-time, weekends were always busy with friends visiting. Smiling at myself in the mirror, I addressed my reflection with a pointed finger. People who stopped visiting weren't true friends. They disappeared when I came out as trans and decided to live as a female. Recalling good time Charlies, always up for fun but secretly disapproving of those wanting to transition. Those fools. I wanted to tell them so many times I was one of those guys while they made their derogatory remarks. I cringed as they belittled others. Grinning at my reflection, I continued. They don't know what they're missing. Thank goodness I'm not around shallow people like them. With the last curler in place, I opted for a negligee and robe, despite feeling my figure was marred by my current anatomy. Can't wait to get rid of that. 3 more months until surgery. Then goodbye. In the living room, I surveyed my DVD collection and settled on the day after tomorrow for a solo viewing. Alone again. Should I call Melissa over? Nah, she's mad. Popcorn and a large soda would be perfect. Too bad I only have Kool-Aid. Note to self, get soda next time. The fridge kept things cold as I waited for the microwave to pop the corn, quickly downing a glass of cherry Kool-Aid. Just as the microwave beeped, the phone rang. Hastening to the living room, I thought about keeping a phone in the kitchen to avoid running around. Hello. I answered, only to be greeted by a dial tone. I wondered who was prank calling me. With popcorn and drink in hand, I settled on the couch, using the remote to start the movie. Engrossed in the film, I remained quiet, captivated by the unfolding story for the next 90 minutes. I realized I had almost finished the popcorn and Kool-Aid when the phone rang again. It seems like someone has a camera in my apartment. The phone only rings when I'm in another room. I reach the phone, pick it up, and once again, it's just a dial tone. Upset, but trying not to get angry, I mutter, "Who's the jerk playing this prank on me? I hate being the butt of jokes." Glancing at the clock, it's a little after 10. I head over to the computer and log in to check my email. Typing my name and password, I get an incorrect password message. I know the right password, you jerks. It's not me who's wrong. Talking to the computer was another quirk in my complicated life. After retyping my name and password, I finally access my mail. No emails, just 84 bulk mails. I hate bulk mail. Deleting the bulk mails, I click check all and delete, annoyed when a prompt asks if I really want to delete. Of course I want to delete. Who thinks of these prompts? I'm annoyed and feeling lonely at home. Logging off the computer, I decide to call Melissa, no matter how mad she might be. I pick up the phone and dial her number. After 4 rings, I hear the dreaded voicemail message. You have reached 123-4567. I'm sorry, I am unable to answer right now. Before the beep, I hang up. Well, she's not even home. What kind of friend goes out without inviting me? Melissa worked at a law firm, formerly a paralegal, now taking university classes. We met during my law school days. Melissa had been supportive of my transition, often commenting on how natural I looked as a female. She introduced me to Kevin, and watched as we became a couple. Melissa and I spent many weekends together, but not this one. Feeling down, I'm startled out of my thoughts by the incessant doorbell. Making sure my robe is secure, I peek through the peephole. There's Melissa and Clara. I quickly open the door, and they rush in. Jen, are you okay? I tried calling you several times but couldn't leave a message. Yeah, I'm fine. My phone's working, I just tried calling you. I brought Clara just in case. We were worried. I start laughing, asking them why they thought I wasn't okay. I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself. But then, I grab them both and break into tears. I was worried I had said or done something wrong when I got home and you hadn't called. I was sure I messed up. Jen, did you forget to write down this date? Remember, on Monday I called and said I had an appointment with Dr. Ryan, my gynecologist. Her stare made it clear I hadn't been paying attention. I specifically said we'd go out later. I felt embarrassed for not noting her appointment and unnecessarily beating myself up. I'm really sorry. I was so focused on this, I checked the kitchen calendar, and it wasn't written there. Kitchen calendar? You were in the bedroom, and you wrote it in your daily book under appointments. Are you sure you don't want to be a blonde? We laughed and decided to still go out for a couple of drinks. I went to the bedroom, put on a blue velour dress that hugged my body, blue hose, and navy blue heels. Quickly ready, we headed out the door.